Hiya, I'm at Staffordshire County Showground because we're going to be going to Staffordshire Toy Fair, which is just in that building there. It's usually a decent one, so let's see what we get. Today I'm going to be looking for, I think, Shrek. There's a couple of Muppets figures that I'm hoping I might see, and just anything that takes my fancy. So let's pop in. Let's start a little bit different to normal and go in the second room first. So here we go, see another room entirely full. So first stall, we've already seen these Hasbros, and I know I need that. I definitely need that, but it's so expensive. But I've seen Crush and Shawn Michaels, which I know I both need. I might even need this Lex. Got to show these. These are incredible figures, and the full set for 90 quid. I tell you what, I absolutely love them. And loads of Fantastic Four here. Love this Johnny Storm. But my favourite is always the Public Order PC from the bill. I've never been more tempted. £10. I tell you what, it's going to take something to stop me here. Another random store, bit of Eddie Stobart, but look at that Pump the Barrel and Soap the Ghost. It's crazy. We've got the sewer dragster there. One thing I don't tend to show in these videos is the amount of railway stuff and cars and models that you can find, because they're just not my bag. But if that's what you're looking for, it's still there. Always love seeing a bit of Dick Tracy. But these water fumbles are amazing, especially the Jason and the Victim. Absolutely fantastic stuff here. These, the super swimming mouth. So much stuff. Love these Robocop figures as well. Look at that. Another random store, but I love these Lord of the Rings figures from back in the day. I've got a little bit of a collection of these myself, but I think they look so good and so realistic. Bit of Gimli there. Love the look of these videos. Bashed in the USA. Really like the looks of these Street Fighter figures. I've got a collection of the new Jada ones. These look sick. I tell you what, the temptation to get this Tennant figure for the Doctor Who fan in my life. And I had this Kenny. I might still have this Kenny. I also noticed over there, we've got a bit of the old AC/DC. To be fair, the show is absolutely packed here. Like, if you look around, jam-packed everywhere. It's a good one. Got an absolute soft spot for Garfield because of my nan. So I can't... Oh, there's some Taz stuff over there. Might have to go and look at those Taz things. And a Baloo. And a Fozzie. I just want to say as well, although my nan was a fan of Garfield, I don't think she had the handheld massager that I'll rub you the right way. Garfield. This Taz stuff is amazing. Got a brush for shaving. We've got... I don't even know what this is. Oh my god, I might have to guess something Taz related. Metallica. Right next to Treebeard. I think they'd get on. And look who I've got. I bought him. Wouldn't be a Taft toy video if I didn't point out the Wild Wild West figures. Just gotta one day collect them just for the thing. Got these a couple of these Gears of War and seeing them out makes me want to take them out of the packet. Because they look sick. There's Paddington, bit of Bagpuss, and we've seen a few classic characters, but look, Sweep, and the elephant, but look who I spotted. Tilly. Chocolate postman Pat, some trapdoor, and down there, little Tommy Pickles, and some minions. Hey, love this street shop with hair. Not seen that before. Always love the football player. Some great, bit of Toxic Avenger. Oh, there it is again. It's called Rocks. Comes with a guitar. That's cool. Did think that this Davy Boy Smith was Dynamite Kid for a sec, but I think this Dwight York might be my most random figure of the day. Hello, we're back in the house now, and I'm going to go through what I bought. I did end up spending about 200 quid this time, which I didn't think was too bad, considering I spent 150 of that on the very first stall I ended up going to, where I bought mainly these. A bunch of different Hasbro figures. Let's cut to the close-ups. So first off, we've got Shawn Michaels in one of his most iconic gears, the white pants with the red hearts and the glasses on. Just an absolutely toyetic figure. Then you've got Kona Crush, a guy that I loved when I was a kid, because he used to pop his arms around the guys' heads and crush them as his finishing move. Then we've got the narcissist Lex Luger with his overhead press. A great looking figure, and he's going in the Hall of Fame this year, which is nice. But I wasn't desperate to get this, but I've started to become a bit of a completionist with the Hasbro range, which can be expensive with a few of the rarer figures. But it did mean that I had to buy this Daft Racist, who we won't focus on at all. Next up were the two more expensive figures I bought. This was the Macho King, Randy Savage, that came with his scepter. And this was Mr. Perfect in his blue gear. These two figures were about 40 quid each. They were a bit more expensive. So we ended up getting the whole lot for about 140 quid, which I was pretty happy with, to be honest. It's typical, isn't it? I filmed the video, I edited the video. Now I have to put this bit back in because I forgot an item I bought. This Johnny Storm from the Fantastic Four, I also bought with the Hasbros. This was a figure I saw on the table and I thought looked fantastic. I love this Fantastic Four film and the figures that came from it, especially like anything with Michael Chiklis' The Thing in there. But this Johnny Storm just looked like a fun figure, and I'm going to be opening this up at some point. His skateboard apparently has flames that shoot out of it. So we'll open this up on Taff's Toys Instagram and have a look at it. Anyway, back to the normal Taff. Now, normally I end up buying a lot of action figures at these, but all the other things I bought weren't action figures, which I think is pretty rare. In fact, I ended up making a friend while at the show. Are you here now? Oh, hello, Say. How much did you cost? He's telling me it cost £5, and I ended up buying Sooty instead of buying Sweep, who was a little bit more expensive. Yeah, I wasn't actually bothered about them being authentic. I just thought it was funny to buy Sooty. And to be honest, this entire bit right now has made it worth it. I did buy someone else though, Sooty. Can you go and grab them? Thanks, Sooty. That bit was just for me. Tilly! This is Tilly from Tots TV. Ended up paying £12 for her. Oh, got a little sticker in her hair. I was pretty happy with that. I've never seen these before. This was a Tots TV Tilly, and anyone who's ever watched one of my streams knows that I talk about Tots TV and how I get annoyed at the theme song a lot on there. So when I saw Tilly, I thought that's ideal. She's in pretty good nick. There's a little bit of a mark above the eyebrow right there, but I was pretty happy with that. I think she looks good. And it was just a bit of a nostalgia trip. And speaking of nostalgia trips, you saw him in the video, but I bought the big man. This was Fozzie Bear. It cost me 30 quid. And yeah, mouth opens. And it turns out he's a backpack. So you open up at the back. and you can pull that zip shut. This is always the awkward bit. But yeah, I thought this looked amazing for 30 quid. I was just so happy with this. And when I was buying it, someone actually came to the stall to try and buy it as well. So I was delighted. But our last item was probably the weirdest item I bought. It was on the same stall as Fozzie, and it was, you saw the Taz collection that was in the video. Well, I ended up buying a Taz figure, but it was a bit of a random one. So I'm a massive Taz fan, and when I was looking around the stall, I was trying to think which one would be ideal for what I do. And it's hard sometimes because you don't want to buy something that is going to be too big and bulky. You'd love to buy something that's got a purpose. And so when I saw this is the Taz shaving foam applicator. This was, I think, a tenner as well. But I just love this. I actually cleaned my keyboard last week. And when I was cleaning my keyboard, I used a brush not too dissimilar to this. So when I saw this, my first thought was, that's Taz, my new keyboard cleaner. So he's going to sit on my desk, right in the center of it, in the middle of everything. And yeah, if I ever get any dirt or crumbs in my keyboard, Taz is going to help me brush them out. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. There'll be more videos coming up. We've got the NEC fair coming up in, I think, May. I might be wrong there. But we've got some other toy fairs that we'll be going to all about the place. I'll also be doing videos from my Twitch streams at twitch.tv/BigTaffman. And I'm also going to be going over to Las Vegas for WrestleMania. And I know they always tend to have a whole section there showing some of the newest action figures that the WWE are coming out with from people like Mattel. So hopefully we'll have some content from that as well. In the meantime, make sure to check out the Instagram, Taft's Toys. We got a load of wrestling figures and a load more figures right here that I've got to unbox. I'm also going to do a bit of a rearrange of my cupboards because we're running out of room and I'm not sure how to fit all the things I keep buying in. It's hard being a toy collector. In the meantime, I'm going to be round here. You can just subscribe to the channel. Why is ending the video so hard? Oh, what do I do, Sooty? Just say bye. All right, everyone. See you later. Bye. It's hard to wave with your hand and with your little finger, Sooty.